As a Channel 5 photojournalist, you learn fast that your job is, well, like Forrest Gump said,
It's like a box of chocolates. You never know what you're going to get.
Sometimes it's when the simple things turn, well, not so simple. Or when the morning commute becomes a little more eventful than expected. Like back in 1995, when the ice just wouldn't let this guy stop his car. Never underestimate the value of being in the right place at the right time. But then, as photojournalist John Elliott learned, there's the other side of it, being in the wrong place at the wrong time.
I had a tape recorder on one shoulder, camera on one shoulder, big battery belt, heavy duty, big light, because of the cameras at the time, and I had so many cords hanging off me that she hit me, and this was enough to trip on cords and everything else.
It's a difficult balance, needing to get close, but wanting to stay safe.
Yeah, it made me think a lot after that. I thought, gosh, if it was a .22 caliber gun or something, I would have been shot in the head.
Photojournalist John Gross learned a similar lesson just last year.
I'll never forget that morning. I thought it was going to be easy. I thought it was going to be just another typical Saturday.
Now, this press conference by a group of neo-Nazis was anything but typical.
It's all reaction. It's in front of you, you shoot it. That's all it is. You don't get scared when it's happening. It's afterward. It's afterward you have nightmares. It's afterward you really think, wow, what could have happened?
It's a common theme with the people making a living looking through that viewfinder. Take Dave Ogle, for instance. This is the video he shot of a tornado they got a little too close to.
Where we were, it wasn't windy until, it got real close to us. So you didn't get that sense of impending doom. Looking back, I look at this video and I think, man, that was just like 100 yards away from a tornado. Laying in a ditch,
And if there's one thing that's less predictable than weather, it's people. You don't have to tell photojournalist Joe Caffrey that.
The crowd just assembled and came in real fast, and a lot of tension right there.
Back in 1992, a Minneapolis murder investigation turned a neighborhood on the police and on a TV crew.
I actually had my back against a church, and I figured that'd be a safe place.
Caffrey got out safely, but it raises the question, why put yourself in these situations in the first place?
Without pictures, you got radio.
St. Thomas journalism professor Dave Nimmer believes it's important to get this close and to get these pictures because it's the only way to capture the human condition.
Sometimes it just makes me realize how lucky I am, or how whimsical this all can be, or how remarkable the human spirit is.
And someone has to be there. Someone has to get those emotions and put them on tape.
You can just see the total fear in their faces.
But when your job is to get this close, you're going to feel the heat every once in a while.
I don't know, maybe it's a news thing. It just kind of gets in your blood, and you chase it down.
It erupts like a Barry Sanders 90-yard touchdown run. You don't know when it's going to happen, but it's going to happen.
Yeah, photojournalism is a lot like a box of chocolates. You never know what you're going to get.
That's all I have to say about that.
Rod Reisman, Channel 5 Eyewitness News, Minneapolis.